Good evening and welcome to the GTL Stream Team coverage of the RHBL SL90 Division Championship game, previously called Senior League. And these will be the final game of the 2024-25 RHBL Club competition season. You are just tuning in, thank you for that. We finished the broadcast of the SL80 division, that one going the way of the Aces, 10 runs to 2 over the Greenway Giants. This is the final game of the season and it will be contested between the Macquarie Saints and the composite team called the Southsiders. And I will get you some club history info on that team during the course of the night. I'll take you around the diamond quickly and introduce you to the Macquarie players, how they've taken the field. The starting pitcher for tonight's fixture is Mr. Will Hooper. A lot of these young players will be in their final game of RHBL baseball. So Will Hooper, the starting pitcher here tonight. Behind the dish, the honours go to Ren Adachi. First base is Zach Carroll. Second base is Brody Cozier. Third base for the fixture is Daniel Grant. The shortstop is Lucas Williams. Outfield left to right, Patton van der Westhuizen, Tim Donovan and Riley Burrows. So they are the Macquarie players who've taken the field defensively here tonight. William Delavadova will start from the bench and bat in the 9-hole. The starting batter for the Southsiders, stepping in for his first appearance, is Yuya Toshima. And the first pitch is called strike one from Hooper. The umpire in charge of the game is Mr. Daniel Thwaites. The field umpires are Mr. Cameron Howey and Mr. Brandon Lee. We thank them for their service to the game. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count now for Toshima. Stepping in from the left side to get us underway here for the Southsiders. He'll be followed by Jude Warner. Ryan Reiki will bat in the 3-hole. Cash Robinson is the cleanup. The 5-hole hitter is Jian Chen. Isaac Larkus will bat in the 6-hole. Nick Morley 7. Kato Sanukia is in the 8-hole, and Brian Templeton will round out the batting lineup. A couple of players missing from that lineup with injury or absences. Roman Ellis and just get a confirmation of that final player, but sorry, it was emailed to me, so I've only got a soft copy of it, and in the fading light of the evening, it's a little difficult. So that is Ian Kang. So Toshima will go back to the dugout. The strikeout there, the first out recorded by William Hooper and his Macquarie Saints team. William Hooper in his final game of juniors baseball. Sends a shout out to Grandma and Grandpa in Bellingen, Nana and Nano and Nono in Griffith. His older sister's in Port Macquarie and his brother is cooking dinner at home. And finally to his mum, who is the best. And William Hooper, a super cool kid. And every moment with his teammates through the season has been fun as he finishes his final year of junior baseball. So 2 balls now. The batter in the box is Jude Warner. And in the top right-hand corner of your screen is the Any-Stage Physio radar, picking up the pitch velocity in these very, very talented young baseballers. And the swing there from Warner, 75 miles an hour from Hooper. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. So that's going to miss down. Jude Warner is a West Boomer who's formed together in the Southsiders team. That one's on the ground from Warner. The scoop from the shortstop, fired in to first base. So that is Lucas Williams combining with Zach Carroll. And nice quality play there from the Macquarie infield to get the ground out. Stepping in now for his first appearance will be the 3-hole hitter, Ryan Reiki. Ryan comes from the North Ryde Rams Baseball Club. Just made the under-16s Australian squad. Very proud of young Ryan. Shout out to his grandpa, Salty. That one's on the ground from Reiki. It's going to get past the third baseman down to the left field corner. Reiki's going to chance himself with the double, and he'll do that sliding in. The throw's got away, so Reiki's going to get around to third. He's going to turn. He's going to look for home, but he's held up there. The base coach with the big breaks for Reiki. So Reiki aboard with the double to right field. And then the errant throw will see him stand safely at third base. And that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the cleanup hitter tonight, Cash Robinson. Robinson heralds from the West Boomers Club. He made an all-star team for the Ryde Senior League division this year. So in a representative program, also playing under 18s, will play in a championship playoff series game tomorrow. Semi-final tomorrow for under 18s. Championship game tonight. It's a big weekend for Robinson. 1 ball is the count now on Robinson. Reiki standing safely at third base. It is 2 out here in this top of the first innings. And that one's on the ground. Williams with the scoop at his knees. Will the throw be in time? Yes, it will. And the ground out will see the end of the Southsiders here in the top of the first. What a cracker of a start to this SL90 Division Championship game. And we will head to the bottom of the first. We'll go around the diamond, and this is how the Southsiders will take the field. Jian Chen will be the starting pitcher. Behind the dish, the honours will go to Isaac Larkus. First base is Cash Robinson. Second base is Nick Morley. Third base is Jude Warner. The shortstop for the championship game is Ryan Reiki. The outfield left to right, Kaito Sanokaya. Centre field is Yuya Toshima and Brian Templeton. As I said, a couple of players missing from the Southsiders lineup tonight. Shout out to Roman Ellis, who's away on a school camp, and he heralds from the West Boomers Club, and to Ian Kang, who from the Concord Comets, unfortunately, is injured and will not play in tonight's championship game. So your Macquarie Saints will come to the plate in this order pattern. Van der Westhuizen will get them underway. Will Hooper, the pitcher, will start in the 2-hole. Tim Donovan will bat 3. The cleanup tonight is Lucas Williams, also making that under Australians 16 squad with Ryan Reiki, along with Kai Yuki and Christian Morrison. So 4 Ryde Hawks making that under 16s travel squad. So congratulations to those young players. Raina Dachi will bat in the 5-hole. Zach Carroll will bat in the 6-hole. Daniel Grant will bat 7. Riley Burrows will bat 8. William Delavadova will bat 9. And Brody Kosier will round out the lineup for the Macquarie Saints team. This is the final game for the 2024-25 RHBL club playing season, and it will be the final game for some of these players in their junior baseball career. The first of them is Patton van der Westhuizen. Patton's nickname V-Dub. I've seen that before. And his season highlight was he did not get hit by a pitch once. Sounds like he's expecting to get hit. Shout out to Donald Lutz and DTL3 for the sponsorship, protective apparel sponsorship. Donald Lutz and DTL3 for protective apparel sponsorship. That's what it says here. So V-Dub, or Patton van der Westhuizen, is the batter in the box for the Macquarie Saints. Jian Chen on the mound. The first pitch in to van der Westhuizen inside, ball one. As I said, the top right-hand corner of your screen is the anti-stage radar. If you are tuning in from home and you would like to comment on the stream, please hit subscribe and you can be part of our future streams. Our final stream tonight for the 24-25 season as the State League heads to the playoffs tomorrow. And we wish all of our ride teams success in the postseason, as van der Westhuizen will see 3 straight balls in from Jian Chen. Jian Chen heralds from the Concord Comets Club. He played in the AYC's under-16s division for New South Wales Country in 2025. As van der Westhuizen will see the fourth pitch in as strike one. So 3-1 to count now for van der Westhuizen. And that's going to sit up. Van der Westhuizen will draw the walk. So the Macquarie Saints, with their first base runner, will bring to the plate the pitcher off record, William Hooper. William Hoops sent a shout out to his mum, who is the best. That's what's written here, mum. Gotta love a son who says that about his mum. So Hoops, William Hooper, will step in for his first appearance. Jersey number 1, 2, 3. The first pitch in to Hooper, called strike one. These Macquarie Saints jersey numbers are going to start getting wild and wacky. Van der Westhuizen jersey was number 1. Will Hooper was jersey 1, 2, 3. Tim Donovan, who's waiting on deck, is jersey number 490. And that's going to sit up for Hooper. 1-1's the count. Turn there from Chen, very back, quickly back was van der Westhuizen. Beautiful night here at ELS Hall, and van der Westhuizen is going to take second base safely. So putting himself in scoring position for William Hooper. 2 balls, 1 is the count. And that's going to miss down. So 3-1. That one sent into the top of the fence by Hooper. Full count now for William Hooper. If you have just joined us, this is the bottom of the first innings. The top went like this: a strikeout, a ground out, a double and a ground out to retire the Southsiders for no run. Lead-off walk here to van der Westhuizen, followed by a stolen base, has put him in scoring position for William Hooper, who's doing his best to hit it down to the right side to score van der Westhuizen. That one, a very, very long foul down the right field line. So the count remains full here for Hooper. And Hooper will draw walks, a back-to-back walks issued here to the Macquarie Saints. And that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the 3-hole hitter, Tim Donovan. Nickname is Timmy. He's had 43 total bases for the season. And a shout out to one of his mates. Oh my goodness, it broke his leg in front of me. Oh, how horrible for the young fella. Well, definitely shout out to his mate tuning in to watch Timmy in his final game of junior baseball. As Donovan will see his first pitch in 70 miles an hour from Chen, strike one. And then Chen with the turn. Werner Westhuizen back to the bag at second base. You can see him there in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Poised, ready to strike. That one's on the ground. Riki's got past him. And Werner Westhuizen is going to be waved in. The throw is on target, but Werner Westhuizen will score, and the Macquarie Saints runners will advance. So Macquarie Saints with a run on the board here. That one back up through the middle, past the glove of Riki out to centre field. And it was far enough out for Werner Westhuizen to come round and score. So a good hit there from Tim Donovan through the middle. He'll take advantage of the throw and see himself at second base. Hooper at third. Lucas Williams will step in now for his first appearance. Lucas Williams, as I said, making the under-18s Australian squad with Ryan Riki, Christian Morrison and Kai Ueki. 4 Ride Hawks out of the 10 New South Wales kids making that train-on squad. So very, very proud of those 4 young men. Williams will see the first pitch in ball 1. And that one sent skyward by Williams, 69 miles an hour from Chen, 1-1. And that's going to miss down. It's going to skip away from the catcher, and Hooper will scurry home. So another run will cross here for the Macquarie Saints, and Donovan will move down to third base. So still threatening to score here, the Saints. So 2-1 is the count on Williams. So 2-1, none out here. 2 runs have crossed for the Saints. And that one's on the ground from Williams. It's fired out to right field, and Donovan will cross. So a single to right field there for Lucas Williams. Fairly good situational hitting there from the 4-hole. Shortstop Ren Adachi will step in now for his first appearance. Ren Adachi, nickname Ren or Adachi? Come on, dude, they're not nicknames, that's just your name. It says here that he's the loudest on the team. Now, I know this kid. I am not convinced that that is entirely true. Shout out to his dad, his coach, his manager, and all the players. Another sensational young man. First pitch in to Adachi. Well, outside and down, ball 1. Williams standing at first base. Not chancing the arm of the catcher there, Isaac Larkus. That's going to sit up for Adachi, 2 balls. And that's going to warrant a quick visit from the Southsiders manager. I'll just quickly recap the innings. Top of the first went this way, a strikeout to Yuya Toshima, a ground out to Jude Warner, a double to Ryan Riki to left field. He was left stranded with the ground out to shortstop from Cash Robinson. The bottom of the innings went this way, a walk to Patton van der Westhuizen, and he stole a base, come around to score. William Hooper drawing a walk also and coming around to score. Tim Donovan with a single to centre field, and Lucas Williams with a single to right field. And that is going to result in the Macquarie Saints plating 3 runs here in this bottom of the first innings. So that visit is now over from the Southsiders manager, and back to the action. Darchi with, I think he's got a 2-ball count on him. The swing from Darchi there. So good visit from the Southsiders manager. Positive outcome from the visit. 2-1. And a balk's being called there on Chan. So Williams will move down to second base and put himself in scoring position for Darchi. Darchi playing jersey number there, 418. That one in the dirt, getting away from Larkus. Williams will move down to third base. So 3-1 the count. And again, Macquarie threatening to score here. And again, bouncing away from Larkus, and Williams will come in with the slide. Great effort there from Chan and Larkus to combine, but it wasn't enough, and Williams will come in, and Darchi will draw the walk. So Macquarie Saints now with 4 runs across the plate and none out here in the bottom of the first. Will been to the plate for his first appearance, the first baseman, Zach Carroll, nicknamed Zacko. Zach's been a Saint for 11 years. He's playing in his 6th grand final. His mum's the manager of the team. Manager. Favourite player is Aaron Judge, and that's why he wears 99. Here's another number. Favourite number's 88. Because he likes Back to the Future and he throws 88 miles an hour. I'd like to see that one. Good job, Zacko. That one fouled off by Zacko. Shout out to Grandma and Auntie Jody watching in Brisbane. Any family and friends that couldn't make the trip locally, and any of his friends in California who are up at this hour watching. Nice kid. So 0-2 the count now for, beg your pardon, 1-2 the count now for Zach Carroll, playing in his 6th and final championship game for junior baseball. And he will see his time at the plate done. His first at bat, Chen will pick up a strikeout. Daniel Grant will step in now for his first appearance. Daniel Grant, DG is his nickname. And shout out to Leo and Jax who are tuning in to support him tonight. And down the chute from Chen, 71 miles per hour. That's going to be up for Grant. 1-1. Still a significant crowd here at the ballpark for a Friday night. Why not? Quality affair here. It's going to miss down for DG, so 2 balls, 1. That's going to catch 71 miles an hour from Chen. More than half of these players are from both sides combined are in the representative program. So talented young baseballers competing here for the championship. 2-2. And that's outside, and it's away from Larkus. So Darchi will move down to second base. The count is now full for Daniel Grant. And the swing from Grant. We'll see his time at the plate over. So back-to-back strikeouts for Jian Chen. Good visit from the Southsiders manager. Chen focus back in now. Riley Burrows will step in for his first appearance. Riley's nickname is Burrowsy or Ranger. Was a fingernail short of being robbed of his first home run last week. Oh no. Sends that one back up into our cameras to open his account. A shout out to his wonderful mother for travelling the world for his game time, and Nan and Pa for being at almost every game too. Seriously, these kids are pretty special. That's going to miss down to 1-1 the count now for Burrows. The coach has sent me a message saying a great group of friends with 7 of the boys playing together for at least 4 years and in some cases 10 years. And 3 of the boys joined the team this year but fitted in so well you would think that they'd been playing in the team all year. Well, they're currently holding a 4-0 lead here in this ball game, and we are only in the bottom of the first. 1 ball, 2 strikes is to count on Burrows. Adachi standing safely at second base. And Burrows will go down on strikes. So Chan, despite the early bleed, will pick up 3 strikeouts to retire the Macquarie Saints. So with 1 in the book on the Red Stitches scoreboard is Macquarie 4, Southsiders 0. We'll be back for the top of the second. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the second innings. Stepping in to get us underway will be the pitcher of record, Jian Chen. Get us started, Jian, as I said, heralds from the Concord Comets Baseball Club. And I'd like to welcome into commentary the RHBL chairman, Mr. Michael Haggerty. Good evening, Michael.
Thank you, Kerry. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome to the final game of season 24-25.
Yeah, and what a great season it's been. We've been extremely lucky with the weather this year, which has been huge. So we've been able to play plenty of games, which is great. And, we've had really good close competitions. Going into tomorrow, we've got all of our regular
okay, so this
grand
is not
finals.
The last game. There's games tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we've got all our minor,
right?
lower divisions tomorrow playing their grand finals. So there's a lot of people excited about that.
Yep.
And also, we've also extended this year the opportunity to play pennant finals as well. So all of those teams that were, 5 through 8 in competition still playing for some league. Yeah,
amazing.
So plenty of opportunity.
Okay, so some early nights for some baseballers tonight to be ready for their championship games tomorrow.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm looking forward to getting down to Magdala myself to watch an 8:30 game tomorrow morning. So, looking for a minor division.
Yeah, I won't be there. You'll be on your own on that one. But sensational season as usual. Steve Jones, big contributor to the RHBL competition success.
Absolutely, yeah. Steve Jones is absolutely amazing. He absolutely takes it all on his back, runs this competition with the assistance of the competition committee, representatives from each of the clubs to be able to progress this along. But, Steve just is a workhorse and, very grateful for his contribution to our our association.
Yeah, I don't know how long Steve's been doing it, but we don't want to embarrass him for how long he's been doing it. But it's not a minute, right?
No, correct. Many years, and we're very grateful.
So Jian Chen is the batter in the box for the Southsiders. Now these Southsiders, they're a composite side, Michael. I've got notes here that they're from North Sydney Bears, West Boomers, Concord Comets, and North Ryde Rams.
Yeah, that's quite a contribution.
It's a cast.
It is.
As Chan will put that one in to the top of the fence. William Hooper is back out on the mound for his second innings of work, and why not keeping the Southsiders scoreless in the top of the first. And Michael, were you here for the SL80 championship game earlier tonight?
Yes, it was.
It's a cracker.
I thought it was, very high quality from both teams, and I don't think, the score really reflected it.
Nope. Up the middle from Chen, and a great scoop from Williams, but it's going to get away from the first baseman. So Chen putting extreme pressure on the shortstop there. It was a cracker of a attempt from Williams. I'm not sure what the scorers will put that in the books, but that was certainly not ordinary effort from either party. Williams with a very athletic play and Chen with a bolt down the line. And that's going to give the first base runner to the for the innings to the Southsiders here. Isaac Larkus will step in now for his first appearance. Larkus, the catcher, and Larkus heralding from the West Boomers club. So 4 clubs combining here for a senior league team.
Yeah, I think that might be the biggest one we've had so far. But you know what? It obviously shows that we've got the quality of those people coming together to meet in this grand final.
Well, that's clubs combining, right? That's clubs cooperating, right?
Correct.
That's kind of what you want to see, clubs cooperating to get kids on a park, right?
Absolutely.
And look at them. They've got jerseys and hats and cool stuff made up. I mean, it's red hot.
I love this. This is like White Sox kit,
Right?
Going forward. It looks great.
Someone's made a huge effort to get these kids on a park. So kudos to the Southsiders coaching staff and the management of those 4 clubs to combine to put together this team to get these kids on the park, which would have not been possible based on their club sizes, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we encourage. If we try and make our teams by ourselves, and if we can't do it, then we look at combining with someone else to be able to do it. And this is a testament to it.
A balk called there by the field umpire Brandon Lee, and Jian Chen, who's already proved that he has wheels, has moved down to second base. I've got 3 balls here on Isaac Larkus. So, yeah, the SL80 championship game went the way of the Aces, another composite side. That's just the 2 clubs, Macquarie and North Ryde, yes?
Yeah, that's right. They've been a long-standing one for, several years now.
And again, they've made an effort to get uniforms for those kids too. I saw a number of parents in the stand wearing Aces shirts, so that's really good to see that everyone's supporting that too.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, I don't think you're right. I don't think the scoreline reflected the quality of the game. It was a cracker.
Yeah, it wasn't errors that was the difference. It was quality baseball and good hitting.
Great hitting. In fact, we looked at the numbers from that game. The 3-4 hitters from the Ace team went back to back to back, one all with extra base hits, one with a home run. I think they get, between the 2 of them, I think they got 6 of the RBIs of the Aces 10, as Larkus will draw a walk. So the Southsiders now with 2 runners aboard, none out here in the top of the second. And Nick Morley will step in for his first appearance, the second baseman. Morley is from the North Sydney club. And he has made an all-star team for Senior League this year. So that's a season highlight. So Morley now with an opportunity as he puts, shows bunt early on that one. No real movement from the Macquarie fielders there.
I think the interesting thing with these 2 teams is looking at their head-to-head this year.
Okay.
Only 1-run differences in each of the games that they've played. So I think we're in for a real quality game tonight.
Well, it's already proved that. It's been sensational. Some of these plays have been outstanding. And a lot of these kids probably play against each other tonight, but with each other in their representative programs. So it's not like they don't know each other and their abilities either. 2 balls now on Morley. We've got the radar going on this pitch velocities for these senior league kids tonight. And they're not slouches, I can assure you. Now, you'd probably know better than me how many of these kids are finishing up their junior baseball careers tonight.
Yeah, look, this will be the end of a long journey for a lot of these kids tonight.
Right. Well, I know that Hooper definitely on the mound.
Yeah, most definitely is.
Darchie behind the dish for sure.
Yeah. And what a great experience to go out with this environment.
Game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cracker.
Very lucky.
Zach Carroll playing in his 6th grand final. Oh, that's inside, and that's going to have hit. Yeah, it hit him. So Morley is aboard. So now we have an interesting situation with the Southsiders here of loaded bases, and there is none out here in the top of the 2nd. And what that's going to do for us is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Wow. And
the tying run to the plate will be in the form of Kato Sanakaya. Thank you. Kato Sanakaya. Okay, now where does he come from? Oh, he's highlighted. He's a North Sydney Bear. Now, I've got a nice message here from Kato, and I'm going to read it out while there's this quick message. Kato's dad and grandparents are tuning in from Japan. Kato has decided that this will be his last competitive game of baseball, as he will focus on his studies for his entrance exams into high school at Japan at the end of the year. He'd like to thank his coaches and teammates from the Ride Hawks and North Sydney Bears, from who he's played for since 2020.
Oh, wow. What a lovely tribute from Kato.
Oh, my goodness.
And, we wish him all the best with his studies, and we hope, we'll see him playing in Japan as the years go on.
Outstanding young man. But we've collected a few compass points tonight too, Michael, and that's Japan's just another one. So Sanakaya with the first pitch in. Left-handed kidder here. 1 ball. Now, loaded bases, none out here. Jian Chen with the single. Isaac Larkus with the walk. Nick Morley hit by pitch. And Kaito Sanakaya, 2 balls now.
Well, I'd really like to thank you and the team, Kerry, Owen, Richard, and the Game Day Live team. This is such a value add to our competition being down here, so thank you so much.
Honestly, Michael, it is our privilege. I speak for the guys here. It's our privilege and pleasure to do it because we get a real kick out of these junior games. Are they nodding? Nod, they're giving you a thumbs up. They don't speak much, okay? We don't let them have microphones. We don't let them have mics. We just leave them off mic for most of the... We can give you mics, but no. So that's a walk. So that's a loaded bases walk for Sanakaya, which will be a run here for the Southsiders. And that puts the go-ahead run at first. And that's going to bring the final of the Southsiders hitters to the plate. This is Brian Templeton. So we've now welcomed all of the Southsiders to the game. Templeton from the North Ryde Rams. And the first pitch into Templeton called strike 1. So a bit of a tight situation here now for the Saints, jumping out to 4-0 lead in the first, and loaded bases, none out here. 1 run crossing already for the Southsiders. Like you said, Michael, their season, 1 run between them.
Absolutely, yeah. This is one of those pressure points in any game that's going to make the difference. Let's just see how they respond to it.
That's up for Templeton. So 1 good eye there from the young right fielder. Didn't feel like he needed to chase the 2-0, or the 0-2, I should say. And he did chase that one, and he will go down on strikes. So Hooper will pick up. No, yes. Yes, okay. Hooper will pick up his first strikeout now. Here we go. This is interesting. We're going to turn the order over. Back to the top, Yuya Toshima will step in now for his second appearance.
Just want to make special notice about the umpires tonight as well. All junior RHBL players that are out there. So such a pleasure to have them out there, and giving back to the game as well. So thank you to them.
Yeah, outstanding. And they were sensational in the earlier game too. Templeton, Howay and Lee umpiring the SL80 game. And tonight, Thwaites, Lee and Howay again in this championship game. Only a few years ago, these kids were playing in this game. In fact, Howay last year.
Yeah, correct.
He played in it last year, I remember it. Oops. That's up and in for Toshima. He moved out of its way. I'm not wearing that one, he said. Would have been a run if he did. 2 balls, 1 to count. And a big swing, 74 miles an hour there from Hooper.
Yeah, I think he was going for the lead right there on that swing.
Yep. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. And Toshima will go down on strikes. So Hooper picking up back-to-back strikeouts here despite the early walks in the middle part of this innings. Hooper back in charge again. Jude Warner will step in now for his second appearance. A ground out to in his first at bat. That one getting away from the catcher, Darchi, but no movement on the base pass from the Southsiders. So, yeah, outstanding umpires across the entire season. We should thank all of our umpires across the RHBL, not just these 4 guys. But
absolutely. They make a huge contribution week in, week out. A lot of junior kids out there doing the hard work on the Saturdays, which we're eternally grateful for.
Okay, so let's have an appreciation section, right? So we've thanked our umpires, we've thanked Steve Jones. I mean, we couldn't do anything around here without Jonesy.
No,
what about our coaches? I mean, with that many teams across the RHBL, all of these parents and caregivers and uncles and cousins and whoever just stepping up to coach these teams.
Yeah, as you're aware, I'm the coaching coordinator as well, also for Ride. So I see these people coming through, particularly in the live pitch, coaches coming through and doing their level Bs. It's a lot of work to put into it.
Yep.
These parents come in, put in huge efforts, or there's a lot of people that are umpiring without kids in teams. Coaching without kids in teams that.
And Warner will go down on strike. So Hooper is going to get the job done for his Saints. And the bases will be left loaded with Southsiders. They'll plate 1. And as we head to the bottom of the second, it is Macquarie Saints 4, Southsiders 1. I'm not going to take a break. I'm going to get Michael to continue his appreciation of the volunteers we have here. So, all the
we're
coaches.
Very, very lucky just for this group of people that come and offer so much time and knowledge to the kids that we've got, and the amount of extra work that they do to do it, even outside of doing their coaching, accreditation programs. They're on YouTube. They're ringing me. They're telling me of new things that they're seeing, and they're trying to engage the kids in these new processes and stuff. So, we're absolutely grateful to them, and we know that the RHBL has a really high accreditation rate for our coaches around the association.
Yep.
Because we know they put in the hard work and we get those people to the accreditation program. So, congratulations to them and the clubs.
Massive shout out to all of the coaches. And, of course, we couldn't do anything without all of our club officials.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're a club official too. It's thousands of man hours.
Yeah, it really is. And, if you are listening in tonight and you're not volunteering for your club, even just giving an hour to help out that club is such a big way to help your club, right? These people are working hard week in, week out, trying to do it for the love of the game. There's many people without even kids still involved in their clubs that are involved in their junior clubs, helping those people out. Go and give them a hand. If you've got an hour free, give them a hand to be able to do it. You don't need to be able to, have to go and commit to coaching or umpiring, etc. Just give them a hand in that canteen.
Outstanding effort. So with coaches, clubs, we've also got an outstanding rep program too.
Yeah, wow. This is coming into that time of year
Right.
when we're super excited about where our teams are going to go this year.
Including the rookies. We had 14 teams at rep recognition night. So
Yeah,
they've
absolutely.
competed already in the Rookies Cup. That
Plus
was on
our girls.
the second, the girls.
The girls, yeah. We had our girls state titles. And wow, they just performed absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
The rookies, I think we won 2 of the divisions in there. So, we've got so much talent coming through this association. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, very exciting.
Even bigger and better things to come for the teams that haven't played yet.
Yep, well, that all starts next month. But right now, the batter in the box for the Macquarie Saints is William Della Vedova, and his player shirt number is 441. I'm just loving these Macquarie numbers. And his nickname is the Other Will.
I like that one. That's one of my favourites.
And a shout out to Will's mum, who's been too poorly to make it to any of the games this year. So a big shout out to Will's mum, and we wish her all the best. This is his first time playing at this level, and he's really enjoyed the challenge each and every week, and he's done it with a sensational bunch of young men, I must say too.
Yeah,
so
he certainly doesn't look out of place out there.
He does not.
Looks in the right place for him.
Really does not look out of place at all. So congratulations to William Della Vedova on his championship appearance tonight, as he sees that one up. Good eye there from Della Vedova, not chasing anything. That's incredible discipline for him. If he's this is the first time he's been playing in a Div 1 team, he's going to see that one down too. So
good plate discipline there.
Yeah, cracker of an at bat here from Della Vedova, batting in the 9 hole for the Macquarie Saints. Lead off here in the bottom of the second innings. Della Vedova's going to draw a lead-off walk.
Just what you want as a coach. You see that from your number 9, you're feeling very happy about yourself.
Absolutely. And, you know, as the coach said, that there's 3 boys to join the team for the first time this year. I'm reading this bio. I'm guessing he's one of them. And like I said, that's great plate discipline from Della Vedova in the 9 hole. So Brody Cozier will step in, our final player to be introduced into the game. Nicknames Broads, Coz, or the Skunk. Don't even want to know why.
I want to know where that's come from.
Don't even want to know why, because it sounds like it's going to be smelly. And he's also a representative basketballer as well, is Cozier. Shout out to Grandma and Grandpa in Barara Heights, Mum Michelle and younger brother Levi, who will be watching from home.
I just love that. There's so many people around the world dialing in tonight to watch this. That's absolutely great.
Yeah, it's sensational. We collected a boatload of compass points last year when we did this. We actually mapped it out. If I get some time over the weekend, I'll do it again. We've had Canada, France, Japan, all up and down the east coast of Australia over to Perth.
What an opportunity for these kids. It's great.
Yeah, fantastic. And all of these kids will go home tomorrow and watch their at-bats.
Look, I know when my kids have played in these championship games, Kerry, yes, you're right, they look over and over of their at-bats.
That's it. So 3 balls is the count now for Cozier in the 9 hole. And the payoff there, the strike 71 miles an hour from Chen. So Chen out for his second innings of work. Is the same rule apply in this division? You can only pitch 3, Michael?
No, it's a pitch limit, obviously, arm-wise, and then 4 innings in this division.
4 innings in this division. Okay, so that's going to turn the order over for the Saints. And Patton van der Westhuizen will step in now for his second appearance. Now, he drew a walk to get us underway in this game in the bottom of the first, coming around to be part of the 4-man scoring. And here's an opportunity now to increase the Macquarie Saints lead here. The first pitch in 71 miles an hour from Chen, called strike 1. So any season highlights for you, Michael? I know you've been around the grounds and coaching and...
Look, I really love the days that we run down here at ELS when we bring out T-ball kids down here and we have the tea party. You know, these kids see teams that they never see in the whole season. They get to play, you know, from the north and the south and the central and, you know, whatever. They see these other teams, they get to play them. It's a real highlight for me when we get those teams down here. And then conversely, we've just recently run the live pitch for our Zuka team, for the coach pitch. And they just get so much out of that.
They really do. I was actually here handing out sausages to the kids, and I was saying, like, did you get a hit? It was coach pitch. And the kids were like, yeah, I got a hit, I got a double, I got a hit. And then a coach came to get his sausage, and he goes, well, my ERA is shot. Because these kids kept hitting me around the park. So it was all played in fantastic spirit. And I said to the kids, is it easier to hit it off the coach, or is it easier to hit it off the Zuka? And they're like, no, we want to play pitch. We want to play pitch. So really great vibe from those young kids graduating from the Zuka division.
And the beauty of it also is that you're pitching to your own team, so you know what to pitch to your kids in regards to it in it. So it's not like there's no benefit in, you know, trying to strike a kid out. You're trying to get that kid a hit. And look, at the end of the day, that's what kids want, right? They want to be swinging a bat, putting a bat on a ball, and hitting it. Yeah,
I hit
absolutely.
a double. You know, it was a really, really fun morning. So a great initiative there from the RHBL, those two events. So this one's fouled into the top of the fence by Hooper, who's in for his second appearance. He drew a walk, and while we were chatting about the Hawkeys Go Live, the Hawkeys Tea Party, Van der Vesten, who's sent back to the dugout by Chen. So Chen with 4 strikeouts in a row there for the Southsiders. But there are 2 base runners here for the Macquarie Saints. That one's on the ground. It's touched by the first baseman, Robinson.
No coverage.
Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. It's Kato Sanakaya. No, it's Robinson at first base. What am I talking about? It is. It's Cash Robinson. He knocked it down, but it's going to be enough for the bases to be loaded here. So Hooper's going to pick up a hit there. Loaded bases now for the Macquarie Saints. Tim Donovan is going to step in from the left side. He singled to centre field in his first at bat, and it's another visit, so we can talk some more about goings on.
Yeah, look, I think the other real win from combining all of our clubs together this year was we had our Intermediate League Div 1 competition, which when we nominated the teams, we had 3 teams for it. We put a call out to all of the clubs to put this combined team together. So we were very lucky to have the opportunity for kids that play on a regular Saturday Junior League Div 2 team, or some of them were Little League Minors teams, and we just put it out as an open invitation for anyone that was, you know, within that age group to be able to do it. So actually there was only 2 players on that team that didn't play in any other teams, and they joined together to be an RHBL Aces team to make that competition go ahead.
Amazing.
You know, you'd be aware that we can't run a competition with 3 teams, but with 4 teams, they made it happen, and every week they turned up without fail, all committed to it, and they got those extra 35, 40 at-bats through that season. They got opportunities to pitch in games that they would not normally get. So it opened up a lot of opportunities, and all of those kids absolutely loved it. You know, we made a little presentation to Steve Jones, who volunteered to be the umpire for it at no charge to the association, you know, and he turned up. So, you know, the parents and kids... So
hang on, let's give some props where they're due, right? Who stepped up to coach that team?
Oh, look, I did step up to coach, but there was another, you know, there was other people involved. Dan Tebbett also assisted with me in that space. But look, it's the village environment, right?
Yeah,
that we can all put this together to make an experience, and that's a group of kids that we have a lot of private school kids in that they don't have those opportunities on a Saturday morning to be able to play. So you know, we're very committed to, you know, in keeping those people in the game going forward. So you know, that
congratulations
opportunity
to you and the staff of that team, and to those young players in that brand new initiative to fill out that IL division. So props to you, Michael, and a great initiative there. We've got a pitching change here for the Southsiders. This is Kato Sanakaya has come in to take over from Jian Chen. The Southsiders teammates there behind him in the shot.
It's a popular shot, that one now, isn't it? Those kids all come in from everywhere to go and kneel down behind them.
watch way too much TV, lads. So centre fielder in too? Oh, he is. Everyone but the
it's only right fielder. Yeah.
Well, that's our television shot for you right there. Big league. It's big league from the Southsiders. Now they've got to walk all the way back.
Yeah, but look at the support they're giving him.
Oh, look, the managers come in too. I feel like we should all go out. Take a knee.
I don't know why the umpire's not taking a knee out there. Brandon, come on, join in.
So, number 15 is Kato Sanakaya. His final competition baseball game for the RHBL. Joined the North Sydney club in 2020. So on deck, patiently waiting to face Sanakaya is Tim Donovan. Now he'll step in from the left side. He singled to centre field in his first at bat, and he now has a load of bases and just the one out here for the Southsiders. It'll be an interesting part of this game here, Michael, as Donovan puts that one into the top of the fence. New pitcher, load of bases.
Yeah, well, Macquarie were in a very similar position, weren't
right.
they, in the top of the innings here, and they were able to shut it down.
Pressure situation for the new pitcher. It's going to be out and down.
I guess the other thing I've got to give to everyone is our RHBL board, who are extremely committed to
Nice people.
progression of the game within our district. They give their time towards their whole focus is progression of our game of baseball and player experience, and members getting involved in their clubs. So trying to just make that experience better for everyone.
Oh no, it hit the wasp nest. We've had a wasp nest up in the fence, and we've been waiting all season for the wasps to be hit by that ball.
It must be the perfect environment, because I had wasps in my house last night.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was quite an event.
That's harrowing. How traumatic for you. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count for Donovan. And he's fired that one down into deep
trouble.
left field. It is trouble.
Yeah.
And it's going to get past the left fielder, who is, I'm not sure who that is now. 1 run will cross, and they're going to be satisfied with just a single and the 1 run. The Macquarie Saints. So bottom of the second, Macquarie Saints extend their lead. I thought that they would have been off and running on that one.
Yeah, certainly tagging up at 3 was the right thing to do. Maybe the runner at 2 could have taken a bigger lead there. But, safety first, none out. They've scored a run.
So I'm not actually sure who is out there in left field, as the previous left fielder is now on the mound, but we'll see if we can get a read on that one for you, which Southsider it is, but it was deep down into the left field corner. Lucas Williams will step in for his second appearance. He singled to right field on a fired line drive. He now has a load of bases and still only just the 1 out here. That's number 11. Thank you, cameraman. That's Jude Warner in left field, and that one's fired back out to Warner again, and it's on its way to the fence. 1 run's going to cross.
Big run.
2 run is going to cross. 3 runs are going to cross. Williams with the stand-up triple is going to clear the bases for Macquarie. And they will plate 4 runs in this inning here. The triple to deep left centre field for Lucas Williams. That's a great piece of hitting.
Oh, absolutely. That's clutch. Standing up there, collecting all the RBIs for a genuine triple. That was great hitting.
Yeah, bases clearing triple. 4 runs. Macquarie now with an 8-run lead in this game. Ren Adachi will step in now for his second appearance, a walk in the first. And the first pitch into Adachi is also a ball. Noisiest kid on the team. You've had any experience with this kid?
Not much, no.
Well, I have. I've had him on tour, and he's not the noisiest kid.
I was going to say, I doubt that's the case. I've known his brother. I've had his brother on teams of mine before. I doubt that was the case. Actually, a very special moment this year when they both played each other in grade, Manly versus Wright in grade.
That's right.
Yeah, that was great.
So 3 balls now for Adachi.
Yeah, this will test the Southsiders now. They really need to sort of knuckle this one down. Don't want the game getting away from them too much.
8 runs now. They're chasing down. And Macquarie not done. Just the one out here as Adachi draws the walk. So 4 in, 1 out. And that's going to bring to the plate Zach Carroll, first baseman. Beautiful night here at the ballpark. Still plenty of people here supporting these two teams.
Absolutely perfect weather tonight.
Bunt shown. Dachi's taken off. He's going to be allowed to go. So Dachi with the stolen base. Runners now both in scoring position for Carroll. Grant Hooper's the coach of this Macquarie side. So it's his final kid in his final year. I think it's a teary moment.
Well, Grant's been a previous board member
Correct.
of the RHBL as well.
Yeah.
Sat in the secretary position for many years.
Right?
Yeah.
Teary moment, I would imagine. Final game, coaching his final kid. It's a Kodak moment.
It is. It really is. He's been a great person in our association over the years, and quietly spoken, but goes about his business. And
fantastic ambassador for the RHBL. Like you say, doesn't make a fuss, but gets it done. And that one is going to be called a strike. So 1 and 2 the count now for Carroll, chasing the high one. So it was strike 3 there, so Carroll will head back to the dugout. Umpire Thwaites just checking with the scorers. So 2 strikeouts now for the Saints. And Daniel Grant will step in now for his second appearance, playing jersey number 431.
Love it. Plenty of high numbers. He'll catch a speed up here coming into effect.
Okay. I haven't seen that for a bit. There we go. Catch our speed up. The runner is
number 90.
Zach Carroll's the last
Zach
out.
Carroll, yeah, correct.
Okay, so Daniel Grant has Carroll at second and Williams at third. And he's fired that one into deep centre field. Moving in and taking the catch and ending the innings is the centre fielder, and I believe that is Yuya Toshima. We'll say it is for now, but that is the end of the innings here. And the Macquarie Saints will plate another 4 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. It is Macquarie 8, Southsiders 1. Thank you, Michael, for joining us in commentary, and thank you for your contribution to the RHBL this season. We appreciate it greatly.
Thank you, Kerry. And yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the rest of the game. So thanks for having me.
Outstanding. All right, well, we'll take a break and we'll be back for the top of the third. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the third innings, and we have a pitching change here for the Macquarie Saints. Zach Carroll will take over the pitching responsibilities from William Hooper. So Zach Carroll is the new pitcher of record. The first of the Southsiders to face Carroll will be Ryan Reiki. Reiki with a double and a throw to see himself with a triple in the top of the first. He now has just the one ball on him, and again we'd like to send that's on the ground to Williams, and he hasn't made it clean, and Reiki's got wheels. So Reiki will get aboard again with a single to the shortstop. So not clean there from Williams, and Reiki will get aboard. Again, a big shout out and thank you to the RHBL chairperson, Michael Haggerty, for the season recap there during the second innings, and another great ambassador to our sport, and makes a huge, huge contribution to the RHBL. Cash Robinson will step in now for his second appearance. He'll open his account against Carroll with a big swing, 0-1. This game 8 runs to 1 to the way of Macquarie. Michael alluded that they were tight ball games all through the regular season. Anything can happen here, as that one's in the dirt for Robinson. 1-1 the count now. That one's fired into left field by Robinson. It's going to bounce at the foot. No, it's not. It's going over. Cash Robinson has hit it out. Cash Robinson with the bomb to left field. That's pretty impressive from the young Robinson. And that's 2 runs for the Southsiders. Robinson going yard in the championship game. His final RHBL championship game. Doesn't get much better than that. Congratulations to Cash Robinson. Jian Chen will step in now for his second appearance. Singled to the shortstop back in the top of the second. And the first pitch in 69 miles an hour from Carroll, called strike 1 on Chen. And a big swing there from Chen. Is someone headed out to left field to collect that ball for Robinson? That is a fabulous memento for him of his final RHBL Club Championship game. 0-2 the count now for Chen. And he's going to chase. It's going to get messy for Adachi, but he will scoop. And Chen will go down on strikes. That will bring to the plate for his second appearance Isaac Larkus. Larkus drawing a walk in his first at bat. And that's going to sit up for Larkus. 70 miles an hour from Carroll. Ball 1. So 2 balls now for Larkus. And that's up and in. So 3 straight balls there for Isaac Larkus. Larkus is going to draw the walk. So Another base runner now for the Southsiders. Just the one out here in the top of the third. Bring to the plate for his second appearance, Nicholas Morley. Morley being hit by pitch in the top of the second. The runner taking off there. Good throw from Adachi, but very, very quickly Larkus with the jump. He's going to put himself into scoring position for Morley. And down the chute from Carroll, 68 miles an hour. One on one. That's going to drop in again from Carroll, 69 miles an hour. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And Morley, as I said, hit by pitch in his first appearance. That's up and out for Morley. 2-2. Really high quality standard of baseball. This is club baseball, really good standard. Turn there from Carroll. Big groan from the crowd. So Larkus back before Williams could get to tag him in the back. Big groan. Good turn from Carroll. That's going to be down for Morley. So count now full. I beg your pardon. He's drawn a walk. I missed the pitch. There you go. So Morley's going to draw the walk. And now Kato Sanakaya, the pitcher for the Southsiders, will step in for his second appearance. He drew a walk in his first appearance in the top of the second. Step in from the left side. 2 left-handed hitters in the Southsiders team. That's up and out for Sanakaya. And again, up and out. 2 balls. It's going to drop down for Sanakaya, batting in the 8 hole for the Southsiders. The 3-0, how many times have we seen that? My panel guys are nodding. It's a running joke between us. The 3-0 pitch is always a strike. And just like that, Carroll is going to get ahead in the count. So full count now for Kato Sanakaya. And Sanakaya will draw the walk. So bases loaded with Southsiders now. Brian Templeton will step in for his second appearance. So it is a quick visit from the Macquarie manager and an opportunity for Grant Hooper to get onto the stream there in his final game coaching in an RF. His his kid in an RHBL game. You know, Grant Hooper's such a cool kid, a cool guy that, you know, he may even stay on and coach other kids. But his son, William, youngest son, now playing in his final RH. I'm getting a bit teary. These kids are all growing up. We've watched them when they were little and now they're all growing up. I haven't got any older, so I don't know how it's all happening. I am in a vacuum of some description. I just do not age. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't aged, okay? Brian Templeton is the batter in the box for the Southsiders. And the first pitch in is 68 miles an hour, down ball one. Two balls. So 3 straight balls there to Templeton. That's going to sit up for Templeton. So that's going to be a loaded bases walk, and it will plate another run for the Southsiders. So 8 runs to 3 on, 8 runs to 4 on the Red Stitches scoreboard now. And that's going to bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Yuya Toshima. It's just a 1 out here. The big kookaburra up there chasing an insect, scared off by the foul. That one bouncing in, kept in front by Adachi. Tight behind the dish there from the young Ren Adachi. So 1-1 the count now for Toshima. And it's going to miss up. 70 miles an hour from Carroll. 2-1. Tying run at the plate. And that's inside, so Toshima not chasing anything here.
Only if it's there, Yuya. Only if it's there.
3-1.
Your pitch, Yuya. Your pitch. Only if it's there, Yuya. You got it.
And that's going to be up for Yuya, so he will draw the walk. So Toshima will get aboard, and that is going to bring the go-ahead run to the plate here for the Southsiders. And Carroll's time on the mount. Yes, it is. There's another visit there from Hooper. So that will be Zach Carroll's time on the mount done. And the new pitcher is going to be... Have we got a jersey number there? Someone will tell me. Can't see, Ren's in the way. Looks like Tim Donovan, is it? Yep. So the new pitcher will be Tim Donovan. I'll get a confirmation when, there we go, 440 is definitely Donovan. So the league's hub bullpen there. Call to the bullpen is Tim Donovan moving to the mound for the Macquarie Saints. So I'll just quickly recap the innings here. A lead-off single to Ricky Robinson with the moonshot over the fence into left centre field. Home run championship game. That's a pretty special thing. Jian Chen with the strikeout. Isaac Larkus drawing a walk. Nick Morley drawing a walk. Kato Sanakaya drawing a walk. Brian Templeton drawing a walk. And Yuya Toshima drawing a walk. That has resulted in the innings 4 runs and loaded bases, just the one out here in the top of the third for the Southsiders. And in fact, the tying run is at first base. The go-ahead run is at the plate, and the go-ahead run will be Jude Warner. Warner will step in for his third appearance, a ground out and a strikeout for Warner. So Donovan, just left-handed pitcher here, Donovan. So Donovan just going through his final few warm-up pitches here. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been an absolute privilege to bring you these 2 games. Unfortunately, last Friday we didn't get the same privilege to bring you the Majors and IL SL 70 Division Championship games due to the inclement weather here and patchy rain through ELS Hall. So the first pitch in to Warner, 68 miles an hour, and Warner will swing. So Donovan quickly getting to work here. 0-1 is the count. And again, Donovan. So 0-2. That's going to sit up. Warner not chasing. That's up again. So 2-2 now for Warner. And Warner will swing. So Donovan getting to work here, picking up a strikeout, an important out here for the Macquarie team. Southsiders threatening to score. The go-ahead run now is at the plate in the form of Ryan Reiki. Triple to left field, double and a throw got him to 3 bases and a single. Can he break it open here for the Southsiders? First pitch down the chute, 68 miles an hour from Donovan. Strike 1. And that one's fired past the diving shortstop. 1 run's going to cross. They're going to hold up. So there's a bit of a rundown issue here. The runner's not advancing. Ricky with the double. But it's not going to matter because that's going to be 5. That's why the run was held up. So it's 5 home, side away here. So the Southsiders will plate 5. And that So a total of 6 runs for them, because the second one won't count, to 5 max for the inning. So we will head to the bottom of the third. Macquarie 6, Macquarie 8, Southsiders 6. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the third innings. And welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. Southsiders plating 5. That's the maximum you can score in an innings here. So the other 2 that were sitting out there just had to go to God. So the run, only 1 run will count off that double from Ryan Reiki. But a big innings there from the Southsiders. Macquarie Saints will get us underway here in the bottom of the third, and it's Riley Burrows. The first pitch into Burrows is down, ball 1. And that one's fired back up the middle from Burrows. Reiki with the scoop, combining with Robinson, and a textbook play there from the Southsiders to retire Macquarie here for the first out in the bottom of the third. William Dellavedova will step in now for his second appearance. Drew a walk back in the bottom of the second, in fact, to get Macquarie underway in that innings, coming around to score. And the first pitch in to Dellavedova is a called strike 1. Kenta Sonakaya is the pitcher of record for the Southsiders. And both teams have really picked up their intensity into this game. Lots and lots of cheering from both dugouts and both sets of supporters. 1-1. There's a giant animal that's come into the press box. So 2 balls, 1 the count now for Dellavedova. Dellavedova's fired that one down the right field line. It's going to bounce off the Southsiders dugout. 2-2. And that's going to get down. Dellavedova now with a full count. And Dellavedova will swing. So 2 out now here for the Macquarie Saints. And Brody Kosier will step in now for his second appearance. He drew a walk. Also back in the second was off the pitching of Will Hooper. I beg your pardon, it was off the pitching of, it wasn't Will Hooper, it was off the pitching of Jian Chen. One and one, the count now for Kosier. And a swing there from Kosier will put Sanakaya ahead. And Sanakaya will retire the Macquarie Saints for a 0. A massive inning there for Sanakaya and the Southsiders. We will head to the top of the 4th and we have a 2-run ball game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Just chilling out to Owen's playlist for the final time for this season. Super fun. We've had a great time broadcasting games from the State League and these 2 games tonight. It's been an absolute privilege and an honour to be here. Tim Donovan is the pitcher of record for Macquarie Saints, and Cash Robinson will step in for his 3rd appearance, and Robinson is a ground out for his at bat, and then a ginormous home run over left centre field. The championship game, that's a pretty cool thing. First pitch in to Robinson is down, ball 1. Macquarie Saints have put a shift on Robinson here. Centre field moving over into left centre. It's a giant gap for Robinson through the right centre field, which he's found. And it's over the head of the right fielder, and it's on its way out to deep right field. Robinson's definitely going to get a triple on this one. Will he chance himself getting home? No. Robinson with a monster triple through the right side there. The shift put on him, and he took full advantage and found the gap. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Jian Chen. Michael Haggerty, the chairperson of the RHBL board, alluded to the fact that these two teams had played just one-run ball games through the course of the season. Macquarie Sage jumping out to an 8-1 lead. That one's on the ground. Williams with the scoop. He's going to check Robinson. He's going to throw it away, and Chen will get safely to first, and Robinson's going to get home. So Chen aboard, Robinson in, and Chen represents the tying run. Go ahead run now is at the plate in the form of Isaac Larkus. And as Michael said, these teams have contested one run or ball games for the season. And this game turning into that as well. Like I said, Macquarie up 8-1. Now we have a 7-1 game. Pick-off attempt there, thrown away. And Chen's going to get himself to second. Will he chance himself getting to third? Yes, he will. No, he won't. The throw, an absolute cracker from the first baseman in keeping Jian Chen at second base. Who's that at first base? That's Zach Carroll. Absolute cracker of a throw from Carroll has kept Jian Chen at second base, but he is still in scoring position for Isaac Larkus, and he does represent the tying run here in this game. Larkus, the go-ahead run. Is this going to be a visit, or... So they're just Macquarie coach asking a question of the umpire crew. Question on it, interference potentially. So just a quick umpire discussion here at the request of the Macquarie Saints manager. So Chen not deemed to have interfered with the play at first base, and he will now stand safely at second. So Isaac Larkus now with the tying run at second base. None out here in the top of the fourth. Worthy of a championship game here between these two teams. And the first pitch in to Larkus, 67 miles an hour from Donovan down the chute. And that's down, but kept in front by Adachi. So no movement at second base there from Jian Chen. That one's on the ground. The option at third, and Chen's going to get himself in a rundown play. That's 3 or 4 Macquarie Saints involved in that rundown play. And it will be Lucas Williams who applies the tag. I beg your pardon, no it won't. It's Tim Donovan who's applied the tag to finalise Jian Chen on the base paths. So a bit of a reprieve there from the pressure here from the Southsiders. And the stolen base effort there from Isaac Larkus is not going to come off. Ren Adachi with an absolute on-point throw into the glove of Lucas Williams. And that right there quickly is 2 out for the Southsiders. The run-down play and the court stealing. So that brings now to the plate Nicholas Morley. First pitch into Morley called strike one. Morley now represents the tying run in this game, but he has no outs up his sleeve. So quick turnaround there for the Macquarie Saints. They look like they're in all sorts of trouble with none out and a couple on. And a couple of quick plays, a run down and a court stealing by the Southsiders. That's inside at the feet of Morley, so 2-1 the count now. Morley hit by pitch in his first at bat, drew a walk in his second appearance. Stepping in now for his third, 2-1 the count on Morley. One into the top of the fence for Morley. 2-2. That's up and out. It's a full count now. Oh no, that's the walk, is it? Okay. So there you go. Morley's drawn the walk. Here's the tying run. Kato, Sanakaya. Oh no, quick visit here to the Macquarie pitcher. This game started at 8:30, yeah? So we're coming up on 20 minutes away from the 2-hour mark. Okay, so we're back here to the action. The tying run is at first. The go-ahead run is at the plate. There are no outs up the Southsiders' sleeves here, and we are rapidly running out of time in this game. That's down and away for Kato Sunakaya. That will drop in 68 miles an hour from Donovan, 1-1. Big deep breath on the mound from Donovan. Posing presence. That's going to catch the outside. So Donovan ahead in the count now. That one away from Adachi, but he did keep it in front. Hit him in the arm, but that's a great effort there from Ren Adachi. He's kept Nick Morley at first. He's the tying run. The go-ahead runs at the plate with a 2-2 count. It is 2 out here, top of fourth. We've got to be running out of time in this championship game. And Kato Sanakaya will go down on strikes. So quick changeover here is what the Southsiders are going to be looking for, because they're going to get 3 quick outs. They've probably got about 7 minutes to do that to see if they can put the bats back in their hands again. I don't think there's all that much time left in this game, but they'll be looking to get onto the field and get this game going as quickly as they possibly can. The bottom of the innings, we'll see the order turned over for the Macquarie Saints, and Patton van der Westhuizen will step in for his 3rd appearance, a walk and a strikeout for him tonight. The batter's been called into the box. The pitch is ready to go. No mucking around here for the Southsiders. They're going to give themselves every opportunity they can to put the bats back in their hands. So van der Westhuizen will put his batting gloves on as he strides to the plate. Okay, so every go. As I said, very, very quick innings change over there. Van der Westhuizen, 3rd appearance. And the pitch from Sanakaya, called strike 1. And that one fouled off by van der Westhuizen, 0-2. The swing will see van der Westhuizen head back to the dugouts. Sanakaya will pick up his 4th strikeout of his assignment here tonight in the championship game, coming in to replace Jian Chen, getting to work his final game. William Hooper will be the second to face him here. The pitch into the zone. Hooper drawing a walk and a single to right field. And that one's pelted in to right field. It's going to find grass. So Hooper aboard with a single to right field. And that will bring to the plate for his 3rd appearance Tim Donovan. He's a pitcher of record for the Macquarie Saints, and he's had a cracker of a night. A single to centre field and a double to left. He's fired that one into left field. It's going to find grass again. So another base hit here for the Aces. I beg your pardon, for the Macquarie Saints. They're not Aces. That was the previous game. The Macquarie Saints back-to-back singles here. So Lucas Williams will now step in for his 3rd appearance. He's also had a cracker night with the bat. So Hooper's had a walk and 2 singles. Donovan's had 3 singles. Williams has had a single and a triple, and he now has a couple of base runners. Can he score these runs and give them some room? And that's fired down the right field line, but it will be foul. Can Williams score these 2 runs and give Macquarie that breathing room that they need? So 0-1. Oh, it's a balk. So the balk there against Sanakaya, and Hooper and Donovan will move down, and they've put him on. They've put Williams on. It's an intentional walk there for Lucas Williams. A wise move, I would say. So the base is now loaded, and it is just the 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th innings. Ren Adachi. We'll see the first pitch in from Sanakaya, up for ball 1. Macquarie Saints holding an 8-7 lead here in what is the dying moments of this championship game. Swing there from Adachi, 1-1. Will the Saints be out for long enough to keep the lead and keep the win? 2 balls, 1. Michael Haggerty said that they'd played 1-run ball games all season, and he told me that when the score was 8-1. 2-2. Quality at bat here from the young Macquarie Saints catcher. Will it be enough? Fouled it off again, just soaking up the time is Adachi. He's not going to hit anything that's not his. And that's up. So it's going to fill up the count now for Adachi. The minutes dwindling down in this championship game. And Adachi will draw the loaded bases walk. So they'll give themselves the run breather that they needed here. And that might just be enough in terms of time and in terms of the buffer. 9 runs to 7 now is the scoreline. Zach Carroll will step in now. And this is not Zach Carroll, is it? Yep, Zach Carroll will step in now for his 3rd appearance. Had a spell on the mound. Hooper, Carroll and Donovan combining for the Saints. Chen and Sanakaya combining on the mound for the Southsiders. That's going to miss down. So 2 balls now for Carroll. Carroll will see it down again. So 3 straight balls there for Zach Carroll. Carroll thought he had the walk, but no, says umpire Thwaites, 3-1. And down the chute from Sanakaya. So full count now for Carroll. Could be enough in terms of time. Carroll will go down on strikes. So 2 out here for Macquarie. I think it may be enough time. So the signal given for Daniel Grant. Will step in now for his 3rd appearance. A strikeout and a flyout for him. And he'll see the first pitch in from Sanakaya, down ball 1. Macquarie Saints now on the Red Stitches scoreboard, 9. Southsiders 7. Loaded bases, 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th and potentially final innings. As that one sent skyward by Grant, and moving across and taking the catch will be the centre fielder. So the fly out to centre field for Daniel Grant. Is there still time for the Southsiders? No, there is not. And game has been called by umpire Thwaites. What a cracker of a championship game. Macquarie plating 4 in the first, 4 in the second, none in the third, and 1 in the fourth for their 9 runs. Southsiders, none in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, and 1 in the fourth for their 7 runs. An outstanding championship game played here by 2 spectacular teams full of athletes, and it has been an absolute privilege to watch this one. Hats off to all of those players with the extra base hits. A special mention to Cash Robinson with the home run over left field. And that is the end of this championship game. These players have played with and against each other over the last 10 years. Some of them in their final seasons as junior baseballers in the RHBL competition. Can't say enough about these kids. I look forward to watching their progress through into seniors and congratulate them on the completion of their junior season. Thank you to the umpires who officiated tonight's games. Cameron Howate, Brandon Lee, Daniel Thwaites and Andrew Templeton. And thank you to Matt O'Neill, who is in commentary for the SL80 game, and to Michael Haggerty, who joined me in the SL90 game. Thank you to Owen and Richard for their outstanding panel operations and camera work. And that's all from us. Season 24-25 is done. I'm Kerry Choi. Good night.